Please smash the bell icon to be notified of new content.
Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. What's up, family? Welcome to In the Name of Justice. I want to give a shout out to my man Jose Robbins for sending me this story. A Louisiana court upholds a black man's life sentence for trying to steal a set of hedge clippers. Fairwine Bryant was sentenced to life in prison in 1997 for attempted simple burglary, and justice rejected his recent appeal. A black man in Louisiana will continue to serve his life sentence for trying to steal hedge clippers after the state Supreme Court denied a request to review his sentence. Fairwine Bryant was convicted in 1997 of attempted simple burglary. The 5 justices who rejected his appeal, all white men, did not explain the reasoning for their dissent. How about that? Which was first reported by The Lens, a nonprofit news site in New Orleans. The Supreme Court's lone dissent came from the only black female member of the court, Chief Justice Burnett Johnson. She wrote the sentencing was a modern manifestation of the extreme punishment meted out to newly emancipated black men in the post-Civil War era. The sentence imposed is excessive and disproportionate to the offense the defendant committed, Johnson wrote. Bryant, 62, received a life sentence under Louisiana's habitual offender law, which allows a person's sentence to increase based on the criminal history. Before Bryant's 1997 arrest, he was convicted for attempted armed robbery in 1979, his only violent conviction. He was sentenced to 10 years of hard labor for the crime. His other previous charges were for possession of stolen things in 1987, attempted check forgery in 1989, and simple burglary in 1992. Last year, Governor John Bell Edwards signed a reform to the habitual law, which criminal justice advocates described as an incremental step forward. In Johnson's dissent, the justice wrote that all of Bryant's crimes were stealing something. It is cruel and unusual punishment to impose a sentence of life in prison at hard labor for criminal behavior, which is most often caused by poverty or addiction, she wrote. The 23 years Bryant served in prison since 1997 has cost the Louisiana taxpayers more than $518,000, Johnson noted. If he lives another 20 years, Louisiana taxpayer will have paid almost $1 million to punish Bryant for his failed effort to steal a set of hedge clippers. Her dissent then explained that after the era of Reconstruction, which followed the Civil War, Southern states implemented laws which gave newly emancipated African American citizens extreme punishment for petty crimes. In some places, these were known as pig laws, and they were largely designed to re-enslave African Americans, Johnson wrote. How about that? Her dissent ended, and this case demonstrates the modern manifestation of harsh habitual offender laws that permit a life sentence for a black man convicted of property crimes. See, this is just one of the things they did in the South after the Civil War to basically put black people back in the state of slavery. See, people need to understand something, that slavery did not end with the Emancipation Proclamation. It just transferred slavery to the states by way of the 13th Amendment.